Oh, hey, I'm Dominique Perkins. I work with the vendor relations team and I am the manager. This is where the magic happens.
All right, so hey, you guys, my name is Joe Destin. I've been working to be a champion for 7 years in August. Ha, it's a long time. I love working at this place. Attitudes are great. We're doing great for the community. We come in, we feed kids, help them with after school, help them succeed. We show them the right way instead of the wrong way. And look at this face. Who wouldn't want to see this face every day? I mean, I love looking at myself in the mirror, but that's neither here nor there. This is a fantastic place. We do awesome work. And to be totally honest, if you're not working here, the question is, what is wrong with you, my friend? Really? What is wrong with you? You need to look in the mirror, evaluate yourself, figure out how you can become a champion to work and be a champion with the rest of us.
Compliance.
Hey you. My name's Dina. Be a Champion's resident New Yorker. So if you ever see me in the halls, watch where you walking and watch who you talking to. And if you ever need some change, maybe I got a quarter for you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just wanted to say welcome to Be a Champion. Have a great time. Don't fall asleep watching this video. We'll find out. We've got eyes and ears everywhere. Have a good one.
My name is Marcus Thomas. I am a regional director with Be a Champion, and I want to say welcome from the most electrifying man at Be a Champion. You're right. I need, because I was trying to, okay, let me do this again. Let me get ready. All right, my name is Marcus Thomas. I am a regional director here at Be a Champion, and I want to say welcome from the best man that you'll ever know.
Deidre Smith, Program Manager here at Be a Champion. Welcome to the family.
My name is Scotty Gibson at Be a Champion. I'm a manager, and to work with me, all you need to do is have a peace of mind at 3:39.
Compliance.
Can be a champion.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, for real, compliance.
Thank you for joining us today. No, really, I am CEO of. They're back, God, this guy's. Yes, you are joining us today at Be a Champion Inc. My name is Jaron Barginier, founder and CEO. As you can see, we have a lot of fun around here. We serve this wonderful great state of Texas, and we work with youth every single day. There's 25,000 youth daily that depend on us for nutritious meals, outreach services, educational programs, and overall just being safe. We need staff members like you. There's currently 350 personnel that work for Be a Champion Inc., and we all believe in endless service to our community. What's great about Be a Champion is we believe in promoting within. The administrators that are going to serve you all, they've been in your shoes. They served in your orientation. They've worked in the schools. We all know what it's about. We're a family atmosphere, but you have to believe in giving back to the community if you want to be a part of Be a Champion. We hope that you enjoy this journey, this orientation, ask a lot of questions, but most of all, be yourself. Enjoy what you do, and remember, every child deserves to be a champion. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alex Cooper. I'm the Human Resources Assistant at Be a Champion, and today we'll be learning about some of our policies. Please listen and follow closely. These policies are intended to protect, inform, and keep you well-versed in Be a Champion practices. We believe that a good company is only as good as its employees. Let's begin with our employment at will policy. It's important to know that Texas is an at-will state, and as such, both the employee and the employer have the right to terminate employment for any reason. Now we move to our equal opportunity employer policy. Be a Champion is an equal opportunity employer and does not discriminate against race, color, ancestry, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, marital status, religion, age, disability, gender identity, military service, and any other of the protected categories. Now we'll move to our Americans with Disability Act. Be a Champion caters to those with disabilities, and in accordance with the Americans with Disability Act, Be a Champion will make reasonable accommodations for those with disabilities. If an employee feels they require reasonable accommodations, they should inform the Human Resources Department. Now we move to our transgender policy. Be a Champion fully respects the gender identity of all citizens, residents, and visitors. It is our intention to ensure dignity and comfort for all transgender individuals. Now we move to our pre-employment policy. To expedite the hiring process, please provide all proper employment documentation such as applications and proof of identity. Now we move to our company personal records policy. All employee files are property of the company and are official company record. Employees can view their records at any time with proper notice. It is your responsibility to notify the Human Resource Department if there are any changes, such as names, addresses, bank information, education, number of dependents. Now we'll move to our conflict of interest policy. Here at Be a Champion, we understand that our employees may have other business opportunities and ventures, but we expect employees to be fully devoted to their Be a Champion duties during company hours. Now we move to our sexual harassment and harassment policy. Be a Champion will not tolerate any form of harassment or sexual harassment. Harassment is defined as any verbal, physical, or visual conduct of a racial, ethnic, or as other declared by the recipient. Please report any harassment to the Human Resource Department immediately. Now we'll move to our smoking in the workplace policy. In an effort to promote public health, Be a Champion is a smoke-free organization. Smoking is prohibited in all places except where specifically designated. Our goal is to maintain a work environment that is free from the effects of any type of drug or alcohol abuse. If you have any questions regarding this policy, please contact the Human Resources Department. The unlawful use, possession, purchase, sale, distribution, or being under the influence of any drug will result in disciplinary action and is strictly prohibited. Now we move to our whistleblower policy. A whistleblower, as defined by this policy, is an employee who reports an activity that he or she believes to be illegal or dishonest. The whistleblower is not responsible for the investigation of the activity or for determining fault. Be a Champion will not retaliate against a whistleblower. The right of a whistleblower for protection against retaliation does not include immunity for any personal wrongdoing. Now we move to our non-fraternization policy. To avoid any personal misunderstandings, conflict of interest, or favoritism, all Be a Champion employees are strongly discouraged from fraternizing or becoming romantically involved with other employees. If they find themselves in a serious romantic relationship, please disclose this information to the Human Resources Department. This action serves to protect all parties involved, including the individual and Be a Champion. Now we move to our safety and workers' compensation policy. Be a Champion is dedicated to providing a safe environment for all employees, and we expect employees to adhere to all safety procedures and practices. In the event that it is a work-related illness or accident and time is lost, a workers' compensation claim can be filed. Please be advised that in the case of all accidents, Be a Champion will conduct an interview and investigation. Now we move to our discrimination policy. Be a Champion, as a recipient of state financial assistance, is prohibited from discriminating against any individual in the United States based on race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, disability, political affiliation, or belief. If you feel that you have been subjected to discrimination during any project or activity funded through Be a Champion, you may file a complaint.
Hello and welcome to Be a Champion. My name is Raquel and I'm one of the HR representatives here at Be a Champion. Our number one goal is to provide our clients with the highest quality of service. You play an important role in helping us meet that goal through your job performance and interaction with fellow employees. We intend to provide you with the tools and resources to conduct your job to the best of your ability. Employees are expected to maintain an appropriate appearance that is businesslike, neat, clean, and determined by the requirements of the area that you're working in. Also, tutors, ladies, you will be able to wear business suits, skirts, the length should hit just above the knee or below, slacks neatly pressed, nothing too tight, blouses, dressy style in button-down shirts paired with a cardigan, dresses worn alone or with a suit jacket or blazer, shoes closed-toed, polished, scuff-free, jewelry tasteful, not overdone, things not to wear, anything too short, too revealing, too tight or too sheer, blouses that are sleeveless or low-cut, casual khakis, instructed or khaki colored dress slacks are okay. Open-toed or overly casual shoes are those with extremely high heels. Now for the men, you can wear button-up dress shirts, always pressed, well kept, a necktie of the appropriate length, tasteful suit jackets, dress slacks, clean and pressed, polished dress shoes. You cannot wear short sleeve button shirts with a tie, casual pants, cargo stockers, casual leather shoes, wrinkled or soiled clothes. For our program coordinators and after school program coordinators, you can wear BAC shirts, clean and presentable jeans or khaki pants, casual dress shoes or clean tennis shoes. Don'ts, athletic shorts, open-toed shoes, sandals, torn or tattered jeans. Now, Be a Champion requires all staff to present themselves in a professional manner with regard to attire, personal hygiene, and appearance. Be a Champion staff are expected to meet hygiene requirements during regular business hours for the duration of their employment. Visible body art or tattoos are prohibited. All body art must be covered by normal clothing or uniforms while at work. Piercings other than ear piercings are prohibited. You must remove any body jewelry that's visible. The company will not tolerate the physical, verbal, emotional, or sexual abuse of minors. If you become aware or suspect that a minor has been the victim of this type of abuse, you must report this immediately to your supervisor. The company conducts criminal and other background screenings on all applicants who are offered employment with the company. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to Be a Champion.
Hello and welcome to the next portion of the HR training. My name is Yvonne and I'm an HR representative. Let's go to the next portion, which is the attendance policy. All Be a Champion employees are expected to attend every scheduled work day and arrive on time. If due to severe circumstances you cannot come to work as an employee, you are expected to contact your direct program manager with an explanation why you cannot come to work. You also are responsible to inform your direct program manager at a reasonable time if you will be absent or tardy, so reasonable accommodation can be made at the site. Employees will only be paid for work that they actually perform during the scheduled work time by the program manager. Absences. Regular attendance is required of all employees. However, Be a Champion recognizes that there are times you may not be able to report to work due to illnesses. Number 1, notify your supervisor prior and no later than 1 hour before your scheduled shift. Number 2, If supervisor cannot be reached, leave a voicemail message, but follow up with a phone call until you reach your supervisor personally. Number 3, leaving a message with a fellow employee will not be considered an appropriate notice for absence. Number 4, your supervisor may ask you to provide a doctor's certificate as evidence of illness or ability to return to work. And number 5, you may be subject to termination or disciplinary action for excessive absenteeism. Let's get to the next portion, your work week. Employees will be assigned a designated work site and will be given a schedule. No employee is allowed to work overtime unless approved by the program manager or director, CEO, or COO. Our office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday with possible weekend schedule. Individual work schedule may vary depending on the needs of each department. Next portion, emergency closing. The company's CEO and COO will determine if it's necessary to close company's location because of severe weather, lack of electricity, or similar condition. If not otherwise notified, you should assume that you are supposed to go to your site at the appropriate time. Holidays. Everybody likes that. The company is closed for 26 holidays each year. Please check your location for exception. A pay schedule will be given to you on your training day. Part-time employees are not, again I repeat, are not eligible for holiday pay. Time off without pay may be granted to employees who desire to observe a religious holiday, which is not recognized by the company, provided undue hardship is not introduced to the company. Next portion, medical leave and paid time off, PTO. Part-time employees are not eligible for medical leave. They are also not eligible for PTO time. We also have other leave of absences that you can use. Jury duty or witness protection. The employee will grant part-time employees summoned for jury duty and unpaid time off. Bereavement. In the unfortunate event of a death in the immediate family, an employee, upon request, may be granted an unpaid leave of absence. Military leave. The company military leave procedures comply with the federal regulation regarding time off and reinstatement of your position at the company. You are allowed time off for active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces, reserve duty training, delays induction, and reserve duty. Next portion, payroll. Who wants to get paid? Pay is bi-weekly every other Thursday. You will need to report your hours approved by your program manager to reports at bachamp.org daily. Compensation. Be a Champion Incorporated is pleased to offer our employees the convenience of having all compensations proceed through direct deposit. In addition to direct deposit, employees can receive a paper check as a compensation. Checks deposited or mailed are mailed within 3 days of end of pay period. Have you lost a check? Notify Be a Champion immediately. Employees are responsible for $50 stop payment fee. That's why direct deposit is strongly encouraged. There may be pay deduction and also mandatory deduction and garnishment for child support, federal income tax, and etc. Notify Human Resource Manager if paycheck is incorrect, changes is made in name, marital status, address, phone number, email, W-4 deductions, and emergency contact. Next portion, disciplinary action. No one likes that, and we don't like to discipline. But we do have a progressive disciplinary policy. Number 1, we do give verbal warning, written warning. Number 2, number 3, probation with performance improvement plan, and or suspension, and final termination. If you find it necessary to resign, you are required to provide Be a Champion advance notice in writing indicating your last day of employment. A 2-week notice, it is appreciated, but if you resign without notice, you will forfeit your eligibility for rehire. Failure to report to work for a full day without notice, no call, no show, is considered job abandonment and can lead to termination immediately. Employees may also be terminated immediately for violation of work or behavior rules. Regardless of the cause of termination, employees may be required to participate in exit interview or survey. Be a Champion offers employees promotions to higher level positions when appropriate. Management prefers to promote from within the company first and consider employees that currently work with us if they have the necessary qualifications and skills to fill vacancies above the entry level unless outside recruitment is for the company's best interest. Thank you for listening to my portion of the HR department and have a wonderful day.